It's Monday morning. It's 8:30 in the morning. I slept like shit. Probably because I slept all day yesterday and then I couldn't sleep last night. And I've got company coming today, which I'm super excited about, but I haven't got my house cleaned. And I've got about 3 hours to get the laundry done, get the house straightened up, floor mopped and swept, all the animals fed, cookies made, muffins made, gumbo started, and a pitcher of sweet tea in the fridge. 3 hours and 28 minutes. So good morning. We're trying again. We're going to do another full week of Cigarette Mom on the Porch. If you came to the show Saturday night in Hurricane, oh my gosh, thank you. We had the best time. And I met so many people that are like, we watch you on the porch. I'm like, now I'm meeting you in real life. It makes me so happy. It's so exciting. And I thought maybe there was like news worth of shit that we could talk about this morning. I was looking at the headlines. Since a lot of you have told me that you get your news from... Why is she making that noise? We might have to go feed the chickens here in a minute. So, headlines. Keeping up with it today, May 11th. I made me a list. Hang on, we need a cigarette. The U.S. and Iran is still dealing with some crap. A Qatar oil rig went through the Strait of Hormuz for the first time since the Blazing Fury or whatever. No, that's a ride at Dollywood. Something. Anyway, ever since the conflict started, was the first time that one of the tankers went through. Anyway, it's all right. Russia and Ukraine have called a ceasefire. It's all right. All right. Number 2, Israel's leadership is reportedly holding emergency security discussions. I realized yesterday that they said they were going to try to stop relying on U.S. aid. And I'm like, haven't we got into 90% of the shit that we've gotten into over there because they're picking on Israel, not Israel saying they don't want our help? All right. Number 3, China addressed President Trump's planned state visit during a May 11th foreign ministry briefing. Okay, cool. He's a president. He's probably going to visit other places. All right. The fuel prices are still going up. We haven't hit Memorial Day yet. We've been talking about this for 3 days. International concern grows after reports tied to the hantavirus outbreak involves a cruise ship evacuation. Now there are 6 states with a weather eye on what's going on with the hantavirus. But I'm more concerned with the 28 Disney cruise employees that were arrested for a child pornography and exploitation ring. No one's talking about that. 28 staff members on a Disney cruise line arrested for child pornography. Let's worry more about the rat shit virus. Okay. Oh, and let's talk about that. Let's talk about that for a second. Have you noticed the quarters? You remember in 2020 they came out with a quarter that had 2 bats on it? Before COVID was even a thing, the coins were already made. So in 2020 we had the National Park quarter with the bats on it, and everybody was like, anybody want to guess what the 2026 quarter looks like? It has a boat on it. It's almost like they're warning us in advance through The Simpsons and by giving us clues. And we're like, it's just a cartoon. It's just a coin. It's just a conspiracy theory. It's just all over the news. It's just in every movie that we're watching. It's just everything that Will Smith has been telling us for 20 years. It's just... How many more excuses are you going to make for the fact that they've been blatantly telling you how evil they are for the past 100 years? All right. Philadelphia and other U.S. cities are ramping up preparations for America's 250th anniversary this year. Woo-hoo! Is your town doing anything important for the 250th anniversary / birthday of our country? Let us know. Report back. Dubai announced a major EID concert event featuring Iraqi singer Majid Al-Mohandes. I don't know who that is, but congratulations to them. Global streaming platforms are rolling out major releases this week, including anticipated sci-fi and drama titles. Or in other news that nobody gives a damn about. International fashion and sustainability discussions are trending after new reporting on textile waste and recycling practices. We've been saying this for years. Use it up, wear it out, make do or do without. We use hand-me-downs. We wear vintage. We go to Goodwill. We don't know why this is news. Okay. In the U.S., the headlines. We're still having conflict with Iran. Gas prices are still high. Primary election coverage is intensifying nationwide as key races approach this week. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy is facing backlash over a new reality TV project involving his family. Why is this a problem? His wife is the host of Fox and Friends, and they met on The Real World. Their entire life has been on TV. Why is this now? Shut up. I can't deal with it. It's not like they're the 19 and counting Duggar felony family, but discussions around AI infrastructure and data centers are becoming major political topics in Washington and state governments. Yeah, because they're trying to build a data center around every corner like it's a tandem bed or a church. Now they're saying they want to put miniature data centers in subdivisions or on your house, like a modem. What could possibly go wrong? Y'all remember that centralized vacuum system that was great big in the 90s, and then you found out about 3-4 months into it that don't work so well, and it sucks more than it actually sucks? Just saying. Americans are closely watching economic indicators after strong April jobs numbers and rising energy costs. All right, let's put this where you can understand it. People refuse to work. AI's taking over. College kids can't find a job. We were given the lie that if we got a 4-year education at a really high expensive college that we would be able to start with 6 figures and a starting salary. And here it is 25 years later, and we're still robbing Peter to pay Paul to rub 2 nickels together. So, kind of where we are in the world. The entertainment and streaming releases are driving major online conversation this week. Well, no shit. It's Mother's Day. It's graduation. It's summer. It's Memorial Day is usually the biggest release of streaming and movies in the whole world. But it's all right. Like, that's news. Celebrity news involving Pete Davidson and Kanye West. Oh, they're feuding again. And I think the more important thing that no one's asking is who really gives a damn? Concerns about health care costs continue after studies highlight high hospital charges in several states, including West Virginia. Imagine that. Imagine that. In a state that's already been robbed blind of all of its natural resources and its economic stability, why wouldn't you overcharge them from a Band-Aid? Why not? Maybe Jim Justice has them up there at Greenbrier. All right. We're not going to go over West Virginia news today because they're all crooks and it's old news. All right. Going into the entertainment headlines. Nope. Minority Report is among the major streaming recommendations trending this week. Wonder why? Minority Report is trending again. You watch. Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson will be the next one. Big Contagion like it was during 2020. Then Day After Tomorrow like it was in 2005. They tend to tell us what's going to happen before it happens by releasing movies and or trending topics. I don't know if you've realized this in the pattern of humanity, but they tend to warn us through art, and then we all go, wonder why that happened. It's almost like they didn't tell us. All right. Sally Field is receiving acclaim for her performance in discussions surrounding Remarkably Bright Creatures. That is the movie about her and an octopus, and it's narrated by the octopus, and I've watched clips of it online this week, and I have cried just in the 2-minute clips. So apparently Sally Field is a widow living in this big old house by herself, and she cleans this aquarium, and this octopus named Marcellus keeps trying to get out because he wants to get back to the ocean, and they keep finding him in weird spots. He's underneath the desk. He's up on the shelf. He's lashing out. He's fixing to die. He's getting old, and he's doing his last hoorah. And finally, I think that she just takes him in a mop bucket and puts him back in the bay. And that's just, it's about loving something and letting it go, but also realizing that you have to go home again. It's just, and I just got that from the clips. Can't wait to watch the whole thing, but they better put it on Amazon because I will not pay for Netflix for it. Sorry, Sally, I love you, but I won't support those crooks. The Neighborhood is airing its farewell episodes after 7 seasons. Well, hell, I didn't even know that was a show, so sorry that you're leaving, I guess. Concert and festival season is ramping up across the United States. No kidding. We've got Bonnaroo coming, CMA Fest coming, the Hobby Mountain, the Jam. I mean, every festival. There's so many festivals coming up. It's summertime. Get your cowboy boots and your puka beads ready. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, they treat this like it's news. This is literally how the industry has worked for 100 years. It's getting warmer. We're going to play music outside. Everybody get ready. Okay. I have a robin right behind me. James Cameron is trending after teasing future projects in entertainment reporting. James Cameron, you may know from Avatar and from Titanic. Very fine director. Music and nostalgia tours from Veteran X are continuing, drawing attention, headlining in December 2026, except for No Doubt at the Sphere, which apparently, after reading the comments, has garnered some doubt. Everyone's a little bit concerned that considering she was a vocal coach on The Voice, why she can't sing live. It's really weird. It's really weird that's coming to light. All right, country music headlines today. New country releases from Kenny Chesney, Russell Dickerson, and Midland are trending on playlists this week, as well as Gretchen Wilson's new single, Redneck Shit. I'm plugging it. I wrote it. Go download it. John Party generates buzz with his new song, How Did You Know? I ain't heard it yet, but we'll listen to it. Rising artist Kenny Whitmire was named Billboard's up-and-coming country artist of the month. I haven't listened to him either, but I probably should. Learning lots today. Brad Paisley, West Virginia boy, was announced as a major 2026 Stadium of Fire headliner. That's according to Facebook, so they're excited about that. New Music Friday list are spotlighting independent and Appalachian leading country artists. About damn time. Honky Tonk Revival sounds continue trending in country circles with artists leaning harder into traditional influences. I'm sorry, do you mean they're going back to playing shit on guitar with 3 chords and the truth because everybody's decided that AI is the devil? If you've ever used Flying Your Vocals, Auto-Tune, Melodyne, Pro Tools, GarageBand, you've already used AI. I think people are starting to split hairs over the production and semantics of it. It's just like pain pills. There's going to be people that abuse it and not use it for its intended purposes, but that doesn't mean you get to punish the rest of the world for it. They'll overdose on it, and they'll be digging their own grave. Good songs are good songs. I have literally been in this debate for 4 or 5 days now. Did you use AI to create this? No. I used my brain that God gave me and the talent in my fingers to write this. I used my 3 degrees and my 4 years of college education. I used my 22 years of national experience. I used my 10,000 friggin' songs I wrote in the past 10 years as experience. The smile is fake. The tits are real. All the songs are 100%, so don't worry about it. If I can play them better than you and I can produce them better than you and then I'm writing them better than you, maybe learn a book. I don't know. AI is the... Okay. ACM and AMA chatters heating up after fans debate authenticity. Going back to the AI thing, I've said this for like 15 years now. There's a huge difference between being unique and authentic. If you want to stand on your stage and shit wooden nickels with a top hat on, that's unique. Unless you do it every single day of your life, it's not authentic. Which brings me to my next point about this video that my husband posted, one of the clips. Everybody has went ape shit, bat shit crazy on my ass about Dolly Parton. Let me explain something about Dolly Parton. I'm probably a bigger Dolly Parton fan than most of the people I've ever met. I followed her since I was old enough to know who she was. I got lost in Dollywood opening weekend where they had to shut the park down and find me in her replica cabin up by the gate. I got 3 years worth of season passes because they were scared to death my parents would sue because I was Amber Alert lost in Dollywood. I wasn't lost. I knew exactly where I was. I was in Dolly's replica cabin trying to pick up her toys because they had done took her ass to Nashville without even packing her coloring book and crayons. I knew where I was. So, my point with that video is that Dolly literally has said it takes a lot of money to look this cheap. She wanted to look like the town tramp when she grew up. Rhinestones, sequins, wigs, high heels, bigger the better. My whole point with that video is that if you actually knew what she looked like without the wigs, without the sequins, without the hair, without the heels, you wouldn't even know her in a Walmart. Regardless if she was singing to you or not. But I do love that everybody's defending Dolly. You missed the metaphor, which I assume that probably most of you would because you just watched for 3 or 4 seconds before you make some kind of an educated opinion about what I have had to say. I'm a little pissed off about this because I respect Dolly and I respect her art tremendously. I love her as an artist. I love her as a writer. I love her as a philanthropist, as a movie star, as a businesswoman. Dolly can do no wrong in my book. However, she has made the majority of her fortune over the past 60 years by dressing up like a drag queen. She'll tell you that. She came in 3rd in a Dolly Parton lookalike contest. I'm not saying anything that's not stated fact over the past 30 years. I'm just saying, without the pomp, the circumstances, the sequence, the rhinestones, the wigs, the show, it's entertainment. I'm not degrading her talent. I'm not degrading her ability. I am saying that she knows she's an entertainer. And y'all got all your panties in the water going, I would watch Dolly blindfolded. The hell you would. You wouldn't even know her unless she opened her mouth. That was my whole point. That was my whole point, is that everybody gets all tore up and, can't believe you said that about Dolly. No, I didn't. What I said is that she understands that this is the entertainment industry and she dresses the part. I go to a Dolly Parton show because, one, I love Dolly, and two, I'm excited to see what she's wearing, how she's going to pull it off, how long her nails are, what color sequins those are, how big her hair's going to be, how many wigs we've pulled off. It's entertainment. If I want to watch somebody in a ball cap that looks like they should change my oil, then I would buy a ticket to any of the major country festivals this year. Ash McBride was right. I'm tired of them dressing up and worshiping mediocrity because it's wearing a ball cap. That was the point. But by all means, let's pick Sarah Beth apart because she said it's an entertainment business. How dare me? Okay. Oh, the hypocrisy is absolutely rampant. You better have your dumb, Brelly, because it's a lot of dumb and stupid out there today. If you don't like the Dolly Parton reference, let's go to Elton John. If he was Reginald Dwight and still the little four-eyed geek in turtlenecks that he was when he first started his career, you probably wouldn't pay $10,000 a seat to watch him play sequins and rhinestones on a piano. Queen. If Freddie Mercury had not dressed the way he dressed, he'd just be another British kid that was trying to make it in the industry. If Mick Jagger had not worn leather pants and done the rooster, if Steven Tyler had not had the scarves. You see where I'm going with this? It's entertainment. The point is that that's our job. We're dressing for our job. It doesn't affect the integrity of the art that I do. It affects the package in which it's presented. That was the whole point. But that's okay. Y'all want to get your panties in the wad. You don't have near enough to give a fuck about this week, so you're going to come and sit on my porch. That's fine. It's a Monday morning. I haven't had near enough caffeine or nicotine yet. But while we were on the discussion, and y'all felt the need to send me private messages throughout the last 24 hours, including Mother's Day, to tell me what a piece of shit I am. Can y'all not think of a better thing to call me than that? I'm a difficult woman. I'm a staunch character. You see, the relatives didn't know that they were dealing with a staunch character. S-T-A-U-N-C-H. Staunch. Oh, Lord. Facebook's already on my case this morning. It won't let me see who's watching, who's commenting, or what's going on this morning. So I'm just basically talking to a 3-inch square and hoping I don't look crazy to the neighbors as they walk by. But I will go back and read the comments on the replay. For some reason, they're shadow banning me right now, and it could be because I don't care. The only thing that's got a filter on this porch is this Marlboro. And because I wish I could say that stuff, but I can't. Why? They can't eat you. Who's going to stop you? Who's going to stop you? Literally. Well, sir, I still have to live here. All right, own your shit. Own your shit. If you're going to be big, bad Leroy Brown online, and then you're going to be Little Mary Sunshine and hide behind your comments, that's fine. I am who I am all the time. I'll say the same thing to you in real life that I will online. Straight up. Don't care. Because I have nothing to prove to anybody but him. That's it. And he knows me. He put me here. He made me this way. I like to think he's sitting on the sidelines going, do it. Give him one. Hit him again. Do it again. There's really nothing major to report except that it's a Monday. I have to get in there and start some gumbo. I need to sweep this porch. I need to feed the animals. I need to go let the chickens out. And I need to go to Walmart before Wes and Bree get here. And then we're off to the races, because you know when me and Wes ship together, it is a good time had by all. And we've got some songs to finish, some songs to record, some songs to write. And we've got a podcast around with a buddy of ours who's going to come join us on the porch. So make sure that you tune in for Token Tuesday here on the porch. So, I love when we get together and collab. We do Cigarette Mom and his thing, which is Token Tuesday. And it's fantastic. We get all of us together on the porch. So, anyway. Nothing really major to report, but I just want to get on here and say good morning. We have done this every single weekday for the past, 2 weeks. So we're trying to do it every single day. I will probably be wearing the same house coat on a couple of days because I don't sleep in them. They are house coats. I know a couple of people are like, we wore that house coat yesterday. Yeah, they're house coats. I'm not out chopping wood in it. I'm not shoveling manure. I'm washing the dishes, and then I hang it back up on the back of the bathroom door, so I put my makeup on, and then I get ready with my day. But we're not there yet. It is going to be a just bleh day. I can done tell. It ain't going to be warm. It ain't going to be sunny. And I was promised both. Can't control the weather. All right, friends. Well, I better get off here and get busy because the world can't revolve around me unless I get up off this porch. True story. I hope that you had a good Mother's Day wherever you are. We got some announcements coming up today, some new posts. Keep your eye out on what's going on. We got some shows down in Florida coming up later this fall, so get excited about that. We're going to be in Sapphire, North Carolina on June the 6th. That's the next big show, I think, coming up. So pretty excited about everything that's on the schedule. If you want us to come to your neck of the woods, just reach out and touch somebody. We'll be glad to come and see you. Get on SarahBethTerry.com or send an email to SarahBethTerryBooking@gmail.com. Sarah is spelled with an H, just like the Lord intended. And in the meantime, friends, keep your Bible open, your powder dry, and your head on a swivel because people are acting crazy. Be nice to all people, animals, and children. Love your neighbor as yourself, and if you can't give it to God, He loves you, and I do too. There's nothing that you can do about it. In the meantime, remember, I'm Sarah Beth Terry. You're not. Bye.